As Ohio prepares to reopen on May 1st, a new website developed at Case Western Reserve University is helping map the risk of exposure to COVID-19. 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll talked with developers and has more tonight from Case's campus.
The website maps the entire United States. It allows users to not only search specific places, but also search for things like grocery stores and pharmacies near them and evaluate the relative risk of exposure to the virus. Developers say when it comes to your risk of exposure to COVID-19, information is power.
That might help people that say, I want to go to a pharmacy. Here are 5 pharmacies in my neighborhood that I can think about going. Is there any reason I should think about going to one as opposed to the other because the relative risk might be different?
Case Western Reserve University professors Ken Laparo and Fanny Ye came up with the online mapping tool. It uses a combination of county-level COVID-19 cases coupled with real-time traffic information and census population densities to determine a relative risk score for locations nationwide.
Since social distancing is the metric that we have to practice, then it becomes interesting to know if I'm going to go someplace where there's a lot of people, I need to know that.
Then, using a scale of 0, lowest risk, to 1,
here is much higher than my place.
It calculates relative risk based on publicly available community-level data.
0.7 something, this is like a 0.661.
Unlike zip code maps showing where COVID-19 patients live, developers say this tool allows you to track where you're more likely to encounter people, even looking at social media posts to evaluate potential risk.
If there's a large number of people in an area that you want to go that don't think this is a serious matter, serious health issue, you probably don't want to go there because they're probably not interested in practicing social distancing.
While they stress the risk index can't predict a person's risk of catching the virus, developers hope it serves as a guide for users.
For example, I like Whole Foods, and then which Whole Food I should go.
They say the goal isn't to redline certain areas and scare people away from businesses in a particular city, but to use information to help guide their potential risk of exposure during this pandemic.
I think in the future, we're going to look at being much more proactive, being much more conscious of data and how that data can inform us better in making decisions about health-related issues like this.
Developers say their risk scores are constantly evolving. The more test data they get, the more refined those scores will become. You can check out the website for yourself. Just head to the News 5 app. In Cleveland, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll.